Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye. I'm back with another video, another creative, epic content. That's right. Don't watch the bed and get me. Yeah, man, I need to go barbers. I need to get a shape up. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Remember the other day? Yeah? Hey, I was getting to working. I told you that I was in my own barber. I was giving myself shape up, cutting down my hair and doing everything, cutting down this and that. I was in the mirror with the clippers. I was in the mirror with the comb. And this cost of living crisis, people. It's not a joke. You can't be going barbers and spending a little 50. I went in the barber and I swear to you, the barber said 20 quid. In my head, I'm thinking, this man's a robber. But then again, you can't really blame him because everything's going up. They're going to put up a pack of peanuts. Of course, he's going to put up the flipping pack on the shares, mate. You know what I mean? It's just natural, isn't it? But yeah, man, like I said, life is taking a turn for everyone right now. I know everyone's feeding it. The only one that ain't feeding it is them. And there's no other way I can put it, fam. You get me? The only one that's not feeling it is them, fam. They're loving this, fam. Living crisis, yeah? Living crisis, really. They don't know about living crisis. They don't know nothing about living crisis. Then people, they're stealing people's crisis, fam. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. We're not dumb, you know. We have to use our brain sometime. We have to use our brain. We all know there's no such thing as cost of living, fam. What the hell is cost of living? Fam, the cost of living is when they make stuff go expensive, and because they made all this money nonsense and all of these things, they got man out here suffering. We have to do crazy things for money now. Make us start moving dumb, start doing unrighteous things for money, fam. You get me? That's why it's called cost of living, boy. Because that shit's gonna make you do some dumb shit to make sure you get a bit of cost of living for yourself. You know how much man have sold out since the crisis. You don't think this thing's a joke, fam? I keep telling you lot think that's joking, you know. What's happening out here is real. Life will make you do some dumb shit, make you do some dumb choices that can fuck up your future, fam. You get me? There's two roads, fam. You got good and you got bad. You have to pick the right one. It's up to you. Control spirit, fam. You get me? Control yourself, man. You have to control yourself, love yourself, respect yourself. Obey. When you learn to obey God and love God and go through tough shit and know in tough times God was by your side, fam. That alone. That alone, fam, will make you analyze life for what it is and know that life is precious. Life is good, life is amazing, fam. Every day we get to wake up and get right with the Lord is a blessing, fam. I'm telling you, man like me become everyone's worst nightmare, fam. People send them attacks from left, right, and center out here, fam. Not for no reason as well. People that see man don't like man. You get me? What do you expect? Satan got a lot of kids out here. The devil got a lot of kids out here. Lucifer got a lot of kids out there. So when you hear people saying, oh yeah, God this, God that, you have to ask, man, what God are you serving? Cause you get me? And I never come off that. That's something that I never come off from. You get me? And that's how it goes, fam. But anyways, moving on, people. I know a lot of people are thinking, rah, Proph Rye's been a bit, you've been busy. What's going on? I told you, like, I moved into my new home. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting comfy. You get me? But anyways, this topic is called Bad Animal Owners. Flipping hell. Now listen, I know a lot of people are thinking, boy, I know where Proph Rye is going with this because we all know someone that is just a bad animal owner, man. We all know someone that their animals, their dog, don't respect them. And let me tell you something, people. You see, if your animal don't respect you, you have to really check yourself. And when I say check yourself, I don't mean check yourself physically. Check yourself spiritually, man. You get me? Animals are not stupid. Animals are very smart. And you could say they're smarter than humans. They're God creatures for a reason, fam. You get me? But you have some people out here that they're abusing the animals. You have some people out here having sex with the animals, fam. I told you. You see it in their aura. When you come around, you see it in their aura, fam. You see the chicken flapping around them. You see the dog flapping around them. You see the goat flapping around them. Some of them. Hey, you want to see? Some of them Nigerians are tough. Some of them are out there shagging the lions, fam. No joke. They've got the spirits. A lot of these people, you'd be surprised to know the animals. That's what the animals literally. But listen, this is why a lot of people don't understand. People can go out there and have sex with an animal, and they don't know that that is also a blood covenant. Fam. You get me? That's also sex magic. It's a ritual. You get me? That poisons a lot of people and they don't even know it. They just think they're going to keep doing it because they need to get more money. They're going to keep doing this because they want to stay on top of their game. They're going to keep doing this because they need to do this, they need to do that. Not knowing that you guys have just shared a bit of spirit there. But then again, a lot of animals are tampered with. So what spirit has an animal got? You could be looking at a cat, it might not be a cat. A lot of animals are here actually empty vessels. I bet a lot of people don't know that. You get me? You listen to my thing, you learn. You get me? This ain't nothing they teach you in school. They didn't teach you in school. You teach them in school, they're creating you to be a monster. You're gonna come a hazard to society. They don't like you. Same way they're not gonna like me, fam. You get me? That's how it goes though, man. We all can't be the same. We all can't grow up to become old. Like a lot of people out here that are old and miserable because they decide to live for society. That's crazy. That's not what was put here for. Everyone can't go down the same road, fam. It's true though. Everyone can't go down the same road. I don't want to go down that road. That's why when I see a crowd going that way, I go that way. And I've always been like that, fam. You get me? But like I said, more time it's not the animal. It's the people behind it. You get me? And a lot of them don't take time out to understand the animal for itself. But like I said, a lot of people shouldn't even be having them. You get me? So like, I've seen a few videos now. I've seen a few videos going around online. And it was with the XL bullies. They banned them. They literally banned them. But I've come across a lot of people that's got XL bullies and their dogs are lovely. Well raised, well fed, everything. You can see, you'll know when a dog is happy and when a dog's not happy. You'll know when a cat is happy and not happy. But a lot of people raise their animals really well. And they deserve to have them. And then they have some people that actually literally don't deserve it at all. You get me? Let me tell you something. I keep telling you about this lady on her journey, and I tell you, she's one of the funniest persons. And she, if you notice, I can make a topic of her with anything, anything. No joke. I know you're not gonna be like, oh, this lady, fam. Who is this lady? You never know. You might see her on my channel one day. You get me? That's if she behaves herself and actually sorts herself out. Right now she's a mess. You get me? And like I said, there's always the people sometimes that you help in life and that you actually give your energy to help them. That are the same ones that actually keep trying to bring you down, keep joining forces with people to try and hurt you and attack you. You get me? Whether it could be spiritually or physically. It's people that you know really well sometimes. I'm telling you, in the spiritual rules, she don't know when to quit, fam. She don't know when to quit. Like, just the other day, she was making blood covenants, messing about. But that's what I'm going to say. This story relates to her, fam, because what? The lady on her journey, she's got an XL bully. It's a lovely dog. It's a lovely dog. But the owner, damn, you'd be surprised to know, a lady on her journey doesn't know how to look after pets, fam. A lady on her journey don't know how to look after God's creatures. Now, listen, the dog's a lovely dog, but the dog's really hyper. But not only that, the dog's going through a lot, man. Because this lady don't know how to help herself and keep herself free from you know, the darkness. But she gets caught up in stuff like that, brings it back home, it affects the whole household. This is one thing a lot of people don't understand and they don't realize. When you're doing the wrong things in life, it rubs off, man. And it rubs off on the people around you as well. It's not worth it to be doing the evil things and doing bad things to people, and then when people do it back, and because this is what's going on, it's crossfire. You get really badly hurt in a situation like this, knowing that you ain't even done anything wrong. You get me? But like I said, the dog now, she's like, some people are using dogs for shields, man. Because like I said, she's got her dog. Well, the dog's been nothing but a shield to her. So when she's getting attacked and all of these things, the dog is getting caught up in it, the dog's getting ill, the dog's having diarrhea, vomiting, and all these things. People don't understand. Pets get caught up in madness, people. It sounds funny, but it's true. And it's not even funny. Pets get caught up in madness. People must think I'm joking. And then you wonder why the lady's dog's so hyper and doesn't listen to her and doesn't respect her. You get me? Even one time was out and about, people, and you know how people are already, you know, the little minions of Satan try to run around spreading little rumors. Oh, the guy's crazy, the guy's mad. Look at the stuff that he's saying and all of these things, and not paying no man, because anyone knows, even society will come and tell you this guy's clued up. But run along with it. Sometimes you have to mock them from early, you get me? But, yeah, man. But yeah, like, was out in the park and was going for a walk, and we were bringing the dog out, and you know, it's like the dog is really hyper, man. The dog's been going for a lot. So when the dog sees other dogs, it pulls towards them. Sometimes if you know, that's what I'm saying. You can't have animals when you don't know them. That means the owner's a bad owner. I had a dog called Amy, and let me tell you something. Me and Amy was so close. You couldn't even come near me too hard, because Amy was just like, yeah, I love my boss. I love my owner. That's how animals should be. Animals should say they love their owner, fam. Animals shouldn't be having an argument with the owner. They're having a fight. The lady and the dog is arguing all the time. Listen, this is when you're not going to say this guy's crazy. Let me tell you something. When you understand animals are not stupid. Animals will cuss your claw out, fam. You get me? Listen, this XO bully had mouth. He was at her neck, fam. And he'll come around and do little things to tease her. For the whole day. Listen, sometimes when I was on the phone, I was on the phone to her for like 1 hour, 2 hours. And let me tell you something. You're hearing non-stop argument with her and the dog. Plus, the dog is beefing other dogs and people through the window. You get me? Because the dog's more clued up than her. But she can't control the dog. That's where it all boils back down to. You have a lot of people out there that actually, they don't really love the dog. They don't love the animals. And they're using them for shield. I'm telling you, if they can make the animal take something that they know that's going to harm them or hurt them, they'll let the animal take it. People, hey, you know when I come through with the knowledge already, man. I don't hide nothing. I don't fear nothing. I come and I tell you lot boldly how it is, fam. I'm just being honest, innit? The lady cannot control her dog. You get me? Right now in the realms, I can see, even right now, I didn't know that they have behavior school for dogs. Hey, people, sorry, man. I just have to put this out there, innit? Because let me tell you something. If you're on a journey with the Most High God, let me tell you something. Your dog have to respect you, man. What type of dog does not fear the owner? Even animals fear God. So I'm gonna have to ask myself, listen, I don't think this lady's on her journey for real, man. I think she's playing both sides. I don't know, but I know. Animals sniff out their owners when they're playing both sides. And that's why the animals like that, because every time she does good, which she hardly does, and then she goes back to doing bad and evil, guess what? The spirits then are jumping onto the animal, fam. It's called transferring of spirits, fam. That's why people should keep themselves free from spirits. Don't do certain thing that is going to make you have a lot of these things attached to you, fam. Because guess what? That's when you end up cloning yourself. You start moving crazy around the place and all of these things, and that's when they can really say you're crazy. You get me? Because let me tell you something. These people out here are looking for any excuse to just call someone crazy. That's all they want. They want someone to slip up once. You get me? This is why you have to be careful. You have to learn to be humble sometime, man. There's no point. Like I said, I don't argue with people, fam. I rather have a staring contest. You get me? I rather have a staring contest. I don't argue with people. Because more time, let me tell you something. You can kill people with your eyes instead of someone knowing that they can't do jack shit to you, but just trying to get you on a level to come out of character so you can hurt them, so they can just make one little false claim, and it's, you know, a little thing like that, they come running, knocking on your door. Police, police, police. And they're just waiting, even for me right now, they're just waiting for one slip up so they can just run and say that I've done something bad, just so they can throw me in jail, so anything to just really just shut me up, fam. It's madness out here. I'm telling you, it's madness, fam. You get me? But anyways, man, like I said, because we came off topic a bit, but at the end of the day, you know how it goes. Proph Rye, I'm the type of man to teach you 5 things in one topic than the 4 things that don't have nothing to do with it. I'm just telling the truth. That's how I am sometimes. Sometimes I go off track because I like to teach. I got so much to teach. It's ridiculous. Even right now, I'm behind in my videos. Dead on serious, fam. Get me? Because there's a lot of paranormal activities going on right now. You get me? So my mind get taken off that. And this is what they want. This is what they do. Anything, they try to play with your mind and all of these things. Like, you can't see these things, what they're about. Try to play with your mind and that, try to play with your spirit and all of these things. So you don't wanna do your work. You don't wanna do your will of God. Try to slow you down in all of these things. These things are real, people. It's crazy out here, fam. People don't want you to be blessed. People don't want to see you on the right path out here. You don't see zombies out here. Once on the right path out here, everyone becomes a crab in a barrel. You get me? They don't want. They're rather you not out there doing what you need to do to better your life, than rather doing that. Then they want you to rather sit down with them and gossip about things that ain't gonna help no one. And people literally do that until they're 100 years old. That's if they can keep buying time. You get me? But that's another thing, man. But anyways, man, let me go back to the story now, because I'm getting off topic again. So listen, walking through the park now, and let me tell you something. The lady's like the woman from what's that puppy show with the dog with the spots? What is it? 101 Dimension. Yeah, the lady's like called it a veil. She's like called it a veil. She's got the big exo bully. Yeah, I'm telling you. She's even getting hench now because the dog, when she walks the dog's pulling her, fam. You get me? She's got that aggressive with the dog, you get me? XL bully. And even one time I was holding the dog and I was like, shit. I was like, fuck. When we put the dog in the trunk, I was like, flipping on my forearm. My whole arm it's like I went to the gym. It's like I went to the gym, fam. I was like, wow. But anyways now, so the dog, every time the dog sees dogs and people, the dog charges towards them. So now that's when that's when you're really doing the rowing machine, fam. You know when you go forward in the rowing machine and you're pulling back with all that force? Yeah. Dogs and smoke, fam. But that's because the owner didn't train the dog well. You get me? And then it comes with the dramatic event. calm down, calm down. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to hurt you. Calm down. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. And then the people with their dog, and the dogs, even the dog's looking at us like this. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, please, these people are already saying that this guy's crazy. Don't give them another excuse to say that there's two crazy people now with an aggressive XL bully. You see what they're going to say and label us as? Two black people walking around with a dangerous XL bully. That's how people like me end up in the newspaper and I've done nothing wrong. You get me? The company you keep, even though it's not a company, because people are on their journey, they're meant to be on the righteous path. Well, this shows you how easy it is for people to fall off. Fall off. Things like not even helping your animal can make you fall off. Okay, you tell me, God loves animals, right? What's going on? The animals are meant to be blessed. Animals are part of nature, fam. You get me? So after all of that now, even the people are walking past and they're looking at us and they're doing their fake little smile, and it becomes embarrassing, man, because that happens a few times within a space of an hour, man, and it's like we need to be careful that someone don't call the police and say that you're shouting in the park and saying calm down. And then, to be honest, let me tell you something. I was just looking to see where the camera was, to be honest, because let me tell you something. Hey, life is not a joke anymore. Listen, people put you on the internet for the less than bread. And bread is going for 45p in Lidl. Don't ask me how I know, because I've been shopping every weekend and I'm broke, so I have to buy the cheapest bread, which is the best bread, to be honest. I don't want to lie to you. Sometimes the cheapest stuff is the stuff that tastes the best. You get me? But anyways, people, like I said, I had to ease up, man, and I had to look around to see where the camera was, because let me tell you something. It's only a matter of time before you find yourself on the shade borough, cuz. You get me? Or you find yourself on I'm Just Bait or one of these social media things, doing some people saying that, two crazy people with XL bullies in the park, not under control. I just saw a video with another lady. It was just like this lady on her journey at the train station. And her XL bully was moving mad. You get me? And then one brother was on the floor. I saw a fur all bust out of the jacket and everything there. And you get me? And she had two of them. Like, even Castillo, I was watching, I think it was on Castillo's thing I was watching. You get me? Calling the Ville again. Where's she going with two hench dogs, fam? You get me? Well, it just shows you, fam. People, listen, dogs and animals should listen, fam. And like I said, I've seen some people out there that raise their animals brilliant, man. Even the animal come to you and play with you, you can just tell that it's raised really well. It's a loving animal. You get me? But some people just don't understand. They just don't understand when they have a nice, true blessing of an animal. But they just don't know. But the thing is, you can't really blame them sometimes. You can't blame the animals, because some people don't know how to love and respect themselves. You get me? In the same way, like a lot of people have kids, but they can't even love and respect themselves. How can they love and respect their kids? Simple things. People think it starts from money and all of these things. It starts from love and respect, fam. And morals. Your dignity and them things there. You get me? A lot of animals are being molested. I was driving past the other day, and I saw a dog blowing out. It was running across the road, and it was green light. And I looked. I know, like I said, it's none of my business, but instantly, I'm just thinking in my head, dog's running for his life, cuz. Can't spend another day in that crib. And you have to be honest, that's how it is. Not because these animals don't talk, fam. That's what a lot of them are thinking, fam. Animals have feelings too. Animals think too. The dog was blowing across the road, there was green light. I think I saw one car skid that way, and the dog didn't look back, bro. Didn't look back at all, didn't care about no traffic, didn't care about no cars coming. It looked like it was like one little, one of them huskies or something. You get me? I don't even know if the owner got the dog back, but all I know that dog was sailing, bro. Sailing. You get me? And let me tell you about the worst part what I can see in the realms as well, with the same lady that's on her journey. Sorry, people. Like I said, I can make a lot. I can make about 1,000 topic of this lady. And I know when she see these videos, you know, she's gonna want to come and fight me, fam. Because that's the type of woman she is. To get me, she likes to fight and that. She likes to fight and all them things. They get me, fam. But listen, I can see. Imagine people now. The situation seems to be getting worse, but I think she's gonna end up losing this dog. You know. I think she's going to lose the dog. She's going to lose the dog. 100% she's going to lose the dog. They're planning to put the dog on pills as depressed. Can you see what they're doing to the animals now? They're trying to put the animal on antidepressant, people, and saying that the animal's depressed and all of them things there. It's like people are trying to sacrifice the animals out here. The thing is, people are always spying on me, but I'm spying on them. They're spying on me, I'm spying on them. They're talking about the next step is to give the animals tablets and all of these things. I can't believe what's going on. I can't believe what's going on, people. So not only people in the mental home now, they're giving tablets to and all of these things, it's the animals as well. This is cruelty to animals, fam. Bad owners are making animals go through crazy stuff, and now they're talking about giving the dog antidepressants. When all the dog needs is just a new owner that is going to love the dog and spend quality time with the dog and teach the dog how a dog should be taught from a baby until whatever the age the dog is now. It's not rocket science. You're not solving a maths equation here. A lot of people have dogs and they're not looking after the dogs. They're not looking after the animals, the cats. They have them literally just, it's like they're imprisoning them. Animals need love too. They're God's creation. And then people are shagging the animals. All of them type of thing there. All of them thing there. So let me tell you something, people. The animals go for a lot, man. They go for a lot, you get me? But we're going to keep the episode running and we're going to see, I'm going to give you guys an update to see what's going on with the lady on her journey and the dog. Because it looks like to me like the dog's going to get taken away. Yeah. Yeah. Because from when it goes to animal welfare, and they're talking about giving the dog antidepressants and all these things, plus the dog's an exo bully, you know, they're trying to get close so they can take it away. So I don't know how she's going to make it out of this one, people, but we're going to do another video that when it comes, I'll keep you guys updated. Voila.